Hello, my people. This is your redhead from Texas, Nate. Hey, we're going to start our media collection tour. Now, if you guys hung out with me and James do last Friday, I kind of gave the room tour. Well, we'll redo that, just so everybody can see it, because maybe not everybody wants to watch that long one. But before we do that, though, we're going to do our media collection. And yes, there's a lot of media, from horror to anime to gaming, you name it. We've got a lot of stuff. So let's get started, and let's show you what we got. All right, we're going to start on the tops. Okay, first thing first, we have ourselves, this is Star Trek from the new movie that first came out. This was a Target exclusive, and I've actually got the other box as well. But what's cool about this one is the actual ships come apart, and it's kind of hard to do with one hand, but here we go. So you've got that one, and then you've got the special features itself. So it's kind of cool. I've always had it set up like this because it makes the NC 1701. So definitely want that. This is the Star Trek box set. If you guys remember, not too long ago, I got this one. I know my boy Dave Bluker's waiting on me to do the review. It's coming, so don't worry. And this, of course, has the original series animated, all the movies, from the original series. So, and definitely, it's got that extra special feature that you only get on this box set. Okay, and then we've got Forrest Gump. This is the box set. I just did a review for it, so you guys will see it soon. But what this is, it's the Blu-ray set plus the soundtrack. Alright, coming on down. So I kind of categorize mine differently than a lot of people. I do it by box sets, then I do by singles, then I do it by genre. So I'm kind of a mixed bag. But first, we have a Transformer. Yes, this is a Transformer. This is actually the Darth Vader crossover from way back when. So we got Band of Brothers, Pacific, The Fringe, The Goonies. So if you guys remember hearing about me talk about media psychos, this is what we call a group buy. Group buy is a reduced cost on a super exclusive box set. So if you guys want me to do a review on this, I can. The Ghostbusters set that just came out this year. We've got the 4K box sets, The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings, some steel books we have. We have this old Death Star. I think it's like a Hallmark. But what's cool is if you can watch it, get the focus, it'll spin, and this will spin too with it. I thought that was kind of cool. Excuse me. We've got the original Blu-rays. So as you see, yes, that means I double dipped again. These are the originals that came out. And then here's the movie box sets plus the bonuses. So these are bonuses that's only on this set, so you can't get them anywhere else. This is the actual box that goes with the NC 1701. Into Darkness, Beyond, Star Wars Complete Saga. So yes, you can be a Trekkie and a Star Wars fan at the same time. Solo, Rogue One, the special edition, Force Awakens, and The Rise of Skywalker, The Last Jedi. Ooh, boy, we got a lot to go. So we got Transformers. These are all the sets. This is the complete movie set of everything. I actually won this one from Shartimus Prime a long time ago. Still have not watched it in the 4K one because I saw it in theater, and and then of course we have X-Men. You've got all the various ones within the X-Men series. Got the road cut of Days of Future Past. Yes, I got Dark Phoenix. I can't help it. Then we have New Mutants, and then we start with all the MCU. So I've got a lot of them. And as you see, this is actually ordered in chronological order, not release order. So that's why if you start seeing things like 3D, these are very old. These are very old, but this is all in chronological watch order, so it makes it easier. Shanghai or Shang-Chi, you know, so as you can see here. Okay. Then we get into the the Marvel, but not Marvel. Blade, Deadpool, Deadpool 2. This is the special edition. This has 5 movies, all 5 movies, plus the editor's cut, which was exclusive to this box set, so I had to have it. And then, of course, we've got Morbius and Venom. I got to get Let There Be Carnage still. And then, of course, we start with the DC. Now, I do the same thing with DC. I will actually watch it chronologically. And yes, I buy everything movie related or comic related. A couple of old toy jets I had. Alright, Birds of Prey, Suicide Squad. And then now we're getting to some of the other things. Watchmen, Batman, the old ones. Green Lantern. Yes, as bad as it is, I do own it. And now we're actually into the alphabeticals for Blu-rays. So we've got like Dirty Dancing, The Dark Tower. Yes, I love Dark Tower because it's a Stephen King book. Indiana Jones, Little Tiki, I had from a long time ago. Singles, Sound City, and of course, can't go wrong with Spaceballs. And then the Total Recall. Then we start into DVDs. Yes, these are old DVDs. Heroes, the box sets. This was an import I got when I was in Afghanistan. Same with over there. Same way with Rocky and Rome. So if you can see, there was a lot of them that I got. These are all DVDs. Yes, old school DVDs. And these are burnt DVDs I got overseas of the different things for Nirvana. So I'm like, that's cool. And then, of course, Army of Darkness. Now, I will probably do a separate Evil Dead video one day. We'll just go through it real fast. This is the Region 3 Hong Kong version of Army of Darkness. Best version you're going to get. The limited edition. Number 13,123 out of 30,000. So not very limited. One point, this was the best version of Army of Darkness you can get because it had all the copies out at that time. Of course, that all changed when we had Blu-ray come out. The pop art. This is the Primitive Screwhead edition. This was a fan-made version of it to where you could watch it, all the different versions. I kind of compilated it together to make it the best one. Because at the time, the Herald Laserdisc was the best one in comparison to the DVDs. And then you've got the actual Evil Dead trilogy. This is the UK box set for this set. And this is limited to, I think it was like a 70,000 or something like that. $2, $3, Amazon UK. So don't waste your money. You can get it cheap. Oh yeah. This was the first release of Evil Dead on DVD. The individual. Treasures. This is another fan-made one. Has things like Within the Woods, which you're not going to get anywhere else. The old Necronomicon kind. These are falling apart just because of age. This latex rubber just doesn't last. The THX. And another fan-made. And, of course, Hellraiser Deader. Because I can't find the Blu-ray without paying $100. I refuse to do it. And everybody knows I'm a huge Cactus Jack fan. So when I saw this, I had to get it. Night of the Living Dead. This is kind of the whole trilogy of it. Dawn of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead. Then we've got Pet Sematary. We have Texas Chainsaw. And then, of course, Zombieland. Now, we have some other box sets. Now, these are some of these I bought when I was overseas, like MASH, X-Files, and Dead Zone. But like Highlander, I'm a huge Highlander fan. So I got the whole series, Raven, Endgame, the Bluray, the 30th anniversary. I'm waiting on the box set to come out. It's going to have all three. The greatest hits. There can only be one. It's kind of like two best of. And then, yes, VHS. We have VHS, people. From my high school, Dawn of the Dead, and Star Trek. And then, old school, Star Trek the Animated Series. This was my definitive copy of the animated until I bought the other one out recently. Excuse me. Okay. Pan over here. Yes. I have very old stuff. You probably don't even know what this is. You see what it says? 8mm. Yes, these are 8mm tapes. Super 8 and 8mm. Those are 8mm projectors. Then we got some manga, some Robotech, and some Dragon Ball. Macross, of course. This is all Macross 7. Macross the first. So, got some manga. Not a whole lot, though. Okay. Let's go up top. So, this is the new Jurassic World set I had. I just got. Put the John Hammond up there with it. And behind it, you're going to see the Anaconda box set. This is another one from Media Psychos I got. It's a deluxe edition of Anacondas. So those are some of my favorite movies, so had to have that. Our little Phantasm sphere, you got to have that, just a little bit. And then I got this from Mondo. It's an alien tiki mug. I thought it was cool. So I'm like, gotta put it with the horror. And it's just, as I was saying, Anacondas. So we are now in the horror shelves, folks. This, I have like a shelf and a half just of horror movies. But they're all done by studio. So like here we have 88 films. I Know What You Did Last Summer, Urban, Anchor Bay, the old Anchor Bay stuff like Halloween. And there's stuff on these that you can't get on the other sets either. And then of course Arrow. So I'm a huge Arrow fan. I collect a lot of their stuff because they make good stuff. Some things are hit and miss though. American Werewolf, the Battle Royale set. So if you've been watching any kind of show lately, like zombies and school, and there's a lot of references to Battle Royale, so definitely I like that. Showing the Corn, the deluxe box set. So I'm a huge Dario Argento fan, as well as Lucio Fulci, so I had to have all of those I could get. And these are the Bird with the Crystal Plumage, Cat of Nine Tails, Deep Red, Phenomena, Tenebrae, Demons 1 and 2. And then you got the Candyman, Demonia. This is the new one that came out not too long ago. Well, it's the 4K Donnie Darko. So anything that you see a black case in, that's a 4K. Anything that's a clear case is usually Blu-ray by Arrow. Usually. Henry, got that one. Michael Rooker. One of my very special editions I bought, Hellraiser, the Scarlet box set. Very hard to find, very expensive. We've got Herschel Gordon Lewis. House. If you're an 80s kid, you know what House is. House 2. Maybe not House 3 and 4 as much, because House 3 is actually Shocker, or Shock. So it's a little different. House 4, RoboCop. Of course, Phantasm. Let's just put the ball next to Phantasm. That might make more sense. the ring, and then trimmers. Alright, then we've got Puppet Master. You guys know I'm a huge Puppet Master fan. I've collected the NECA, always will. Got the box set from Full Moon Features. Then I picked up the other two the other two editions, Blade of the Iron Cross and the Lotus Reich. I Spit on Your Grave box set from Scorpion. And so now, like I said, that's Full Moon Features, Scorpion, somewhat. And now we're into Scream Factory. Now, Scream Factory gets a lot of my money, typically, because they make very quality good sets, as well as they're available in the U.S. Now, the catch-22 is that Scream Factory usually brings out a lot of the same things that 88 Films, Second Sight does. So you're going to have to look at which one's better for you. Alright, so like this. I got the Critters Attack. This wasn't part of the box set, but I got it as part of the horror pack a long time ago. The Fly. You know, you have the original trilogy and then the two new ones with Goldblum and Gina Davis. Friday the 13th, the box set. Love this set. This is what we're going to watch this year, starting on October 1st. Typically, I watch a whole series just to see how it goes, and then I watch all the special features. And usually that takes up most of my Halloween month. Last year we did Halloween. So this is the Halloween 10 movie set. I don't have the big box set. I do want it. I just can't find it at a good price. And so I had an extra copy of The Return. And since this did not have this in it, I bought the unrated producer's cut of Halloween. Now, this is the one that was never released before, so I picked it up for like $10, I think, on eBay. So it was well worth the price. Then got the 4K of the new Halloween. Now, you're asking, what about the Rob Zombie? Well, the Rob Zombie one is in here, both 1 and 2. And so what happens is, this box set is the pared down version of the big box set. You get all the movies, you get some of the special features, but you don't get everything. Which means you don't get like the second unrated disc from Halloween. So, those kind of things. As you guys saw about Halloween Kills the other day, it's a lie! The Omen. Okay, now we're on the Second Sight. Second Sight's another one I like. This is the Dawn of the Dead Ultimate 4K Blu-ray set. I'm never going to have to buy it again. Unless they do like a quadrilogy or trilogy of all the Night of the Living Dead series. And then now we've got Drive, Host, Lake Mungo, Monster, and then The Witch. As you guys saw, I just got these not too long ago. Second Sight puts out quality movies all the time. Sony, yeah, Sony's still around. So I put them together. Resident Evil, and then Universal, Chucky. So put them. Okay. And then you've got the Steel books. Children of the Corn, Cabin, Evil Dead, Heavy Metal, Wes Craven. And then, of course, you know, this is my favorite one. And these are in here not super tight, but tight enough to where they don't come out easily. And so this is the one signed by everybody from the whole thing. The only person I don't have on here is Gunnar Hansen. That's it. So I was super excited to see everybody at Texas Fright Fest this year. I'll put this back. It was such a fun time. Alright, now, as you guys see, I did box sets and whatnot. Now we go to the individuals. Like I said, some of these are upgrades. So I got, you know, I upgraded this one, upgraded that one, so they'll probably go soon. And can't forget Maniac Cop, Bruce Campbell. Look at that. Bruce Campbell, folks. Psychomania, The Stuff. Then the horror pack movies that you get. I haven't even watched them all yet. RG, like Colors of Space. They do like things that are different. I like that. Now back to Scream Factory. We got a couple individuals here. Event Horizon, you guys saw I just got the 4K of that not too long ago. I love that movie. Now in the Second Sight, this is the only Second Sight individual one I have of the Amityville Horror. It's the best version to me. Severin. Then you've got Vinegar Syndrome. And then now we're back to, what again? Dario Argento. We have all of the Dario Argento movies that I've got so far. There's a couple of I don't have yet, and I'll get those. You got Clive Barker. Okay. And then you have Wes Craven here, all the way through. And this is the only Nightmare on Elm Street box set we have. This is special too. Never Sleep Again, Crystal Lake Memories, the 4-disc set of Blu-ray and DVD. And another Wes. Enigma, that's from Lucio Fulci. Because you've got that. All of these. Zombie. Of course, this is Zombie 2 in Italy. Zombie 3, 4, 5. And these have nothing to do with these two at all. Okay. Got the Stephen King stuff I put together. Umberto Lenzi's City of the Walking Dead. Sacrifice. Then you got Romero. You got Crazy, Season of the Witch. That Creep Show, Crazies again. The new versions, you know. Now we get into some of our series. Prometheus and Alien. Candyman. The Conjuring. And then Evil Dead. Of course, gotta have Evil Dead. Army of Darkness. Ash vs. Evil Dead. The Exorcist. Hannibal. Hellraiser. Like I said, this is a box set from Turbine. So I've got this one, and I've got the Scarlet box set. So I've got the best of both. And then you get to the Night of the Living Dead. Night. This is the Japanese version. That was the best one they had until Criterion came out. Day of the Dead. See, and Dawn of the Dead is up with the box sets. So you got Land. Because this one was the original Universal. And then Scream Factory came out with a better version. Diary. Survival. This is the remake from 1990 from Todd Savini. Of course, this has Tony Todd as Ben. This is a very good, underrated movie. Okay. We have Dawn of the Dead, the remake, and then Document of the Dead. Document of the Dead is a Synapse exclusive. It's one of my favorite documentary series to watch. Paranormal. Again, Pet Cemetery, but on Blu-ray. Poltergeist. The Prophecy. Reanimator. If you've not seen Reanimator, watch this. If you watch this first one, you'll want to watch the rest. I want the limited edition of these someday. Gotta find them. But I also have these versions. These, and I'm just going to take one out, are the media book versions of Reanimator. So you get the unrated version, the integrated, integral version. It's only in this one. And then you get the unrated on DVD. So that's what I like about things like this. These are from Cape Light. Cape Light, sort of like Nameless and NSM. They do all the media books. Return of the Living Dead. Of course, John Russo decided, hey, I want to make my own movies after Night of the Living Dead. So he went and did that. I'm missing 4 and 5. I've got Saw, Silent Night, Deadly Night. Can't go wrong with those. And then, of course, Texas Chainsaw. Gotta have all of them. The only one I don't have is the new one, because it's not yet out on Blu-ray. Texas 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is a special edition. This is the 2003 movie, as well as the beginning unrated version, because the theatrical of the beginning was the only one you could get. This is from Canada, so henceforth why it had the French. Okay, and then, like I said, all of these are all series. Now we get into just the individual ones that I've got, like The Crow, Dog Soldiers. We've got the new version coming, Jaws, and then Killer Movie. This one's kind of funny, actually. It's a movie about a movie that's got Kaylee Cuoco in it and Jason London. So it was kind of funny to watch. Okay, and then one of my favorite movies, Invisible Man. Elizabeth Moss from Mad Men. Definitely, everyone needs to watch this one. It's very good. Okay. And up top, we have our Kandarian Dagger from Trick or Treat Studios. And then our Necronomicon from Trick or Treat as well. And then the Groovy set. This, of course, has Evil Dead 2, and Ash vs. Evil Dead. This is all the 4Ks, all the series put together in one box set. But no Army of Darkness, because they don't have the rights to it. That's how it goes. Yeah, that's how it went. Whew, almost. Alright, so we've got Krampus, The Last Exorcism. And these are, like I said, the last of the individuals. I mean, like, look at this old blockbuster one of The Shining, Stranger Things. I've got a mug. This is an old Stein I had. It's got everything in it. Air Force, Navy, Army, Marines. This is the Night of the Living Dead Ultimate set. This is the same as the Criterion. I got it for cheap, but it has the graphic novel in it, so it's a big difference. And I think we're going to stop on that one, because this will be a good stop so we can get to the anime, and we'll do anime in a different video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of tour of the media collection. I'll see you guys on the next one. Alright.